Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's poppin', guys? I'm Dave, aka the Fire King, and today we have our WPL Season 6 week number 11 matchup. And we're going up against, he goes by the name of Nacho. He was coach of the D.Teravolts. He took over this team a while ago, so he made a lot of free agent transactions, which is perfectly fine, because like I said, he took over a team that he did not draft it, so, you know, the league allowed him to make all the transactions he basically wanted, which is cool. And which is fair. But Nacho is in our division, and he's in third spot in our division. He's 4-6, and we come into this matchup with a 5-5. Like I said, same division, so it's a very important matchup. And we're second place in our division, fourth overall in our conference, so we're still making playoffs at this moment. So this is why this is a very important matchup. And like I said, we did face this team before with a different coach. I think it was week 2, week 3. And I believe we picked up like a nice 3-0 win. It was probably maybe like 4-0. I could be wrong, but like I said, some of the mons were the same, like the Sand, X Drill, and T-Tar, and a couple other mons. But like I said, we beat this team. It was different, but it was a little bit different. But hopefully we could beat this. We could beat Nacho and his this team that he created, I guess. And quick breakdown of my team. I got my M.Victinis holding the extra belt. My the phenomenal AJ Styles, aka the Thunderous, the face that runs the place, holding the extra belt, and he's a physical set this week with Thunder Punch, Superpower, Knockoff, and U-Turn. I didn't want to run Wild Charge because I didn't want to take the recoil damage, so I ran with Thunder Punch. Because Thunder's his physical attack is still sky high at 115. And my Blastoise holding the leftovers, which is physically defensive, with Skull, Rapid Spin, Aqua Jet, and Ice Beam. Leftovers, my Umbreon, specially defensive, holding the leftovers with Fell Play, Wish, Protect, and Yawn. And Configurgus, physically defensive, holding the leftovers was Shadow Ball, Willow, Toxic Spikes, and Haze. I don't have Toxic Spikes on the Configurgus and Yawn on the Umbreon. But just in case he got rid of my Toxic Spikes with Rapid Spin Excadrill, or more likely the Fog Togekiss, I wanted Yawn on Umbreon. That way D-Dance, T-Tar, or SD Excadrill couldn't set up on my face. And then I got Rhydon holding the Violite, specially defensive, with EQs, Stealth Rocks, Rock Slide, and Roar. And Nacho brought Mienshao, Alomomola, Excadrill, Chandelure, T-Tar, and Togekiss, so he brought the Sand. I'm just going to lead off with Thunders, if I'm not mistaken. He leads off with his T-Tar. I'm just going to go for Superpower. This will knock him out, but he shows he's Chople Berry, and the Chople Berry saves him, or else this was going to knock him out. And here, I was hoping he didn't knock me out with a Stone Edge or Rock Slide or anything like that, and I was hoping he put up his rocks, because I still need Thunders. Thunders does a massive amount to his team. If you look at it, Superpower, Thunder Punch, Knockoff, and like a Thunder Punch on this when it gets whittled down a little bit. So Thunders does a lot. So luckily he set up the rocks there. Here I'm going to go for a U-turn just in case he wants to switch out. And this was a roll to knock him out, and he lives on 6, which sucks. But now this is going to be the opportunity to go on to Blastoise and click Rapid Spin. The Rapid Spin was the obvious play. So I didn't think he would go on to the Chandelure because it was the obvious play. But rocks hurt my Thunders and M.Victinis, so this play was good. I should have gone for the Skull there. Skull would have done a massive amount to the Chandelure and would have knocked out the Tyranitar. And here goes for the Toxic on my Blastoise. As he puts up a sub, I'm just going to get rid of the sub with the Scold. And here I believe I go for another Scold. Or I think we both switch out, I'm not sure. Yeah, we both switch out. He goes on to his Alomomola. I go on to Configurgus, because it's a good opportunity to put on my Toxic Spikes. And if he wants to get rid of him with the Fog, he will get rid of the rocks on my side of the field also with his Togekiss. So here I put up 2 layers of Toxic Spikes, and my Configurgus is Poison, which sucks, because I don't have Heal Bell and Umbreon. Here he goes on to, he went for Wish, and knew he was going to pass it to T-Tar, and hopefully Shadow Ball would have knocked him out, but he lives on 1 HP, and with the Wish will bring him up to 67% health. After Toxic, he's at 60. Here I switch out. He could have gone for a Pursuit, but I was willing to risk it. And here he went for the Toxic on my Blastoise. Here, last time I went for Rapid Spin, so here I'm just going to go for Scold. And he gets this prediction right also, which sucks because I could have got rocks on my side of the field, because Thunders and M.Victinis don't appreciate coming in on rocks. And the Toxic knocks out the well, it's a double down. We both died to Toxic. So now I go on to my right on as he goes on to his Togekiss. Like I said, if he wants to defog, he'll defog the rocks away. Also on my side of the field. Here he switches out. I believe I just went for a Rock Slide, and I miss on the incoming Alomomola. And here I switch out because I don't want to take a Scold. So I go on to Umbreon. He goes for the Wish. And I believe I click Wish on my Protect right here to scout out what he's going to do. He goes for the Toxic. Now I wish I had Heal Bell instead of Yawn. And there's no more sand. There's no more sand and the T-Tar's dead. So the Excadrill is less threatening. Here I go for a Foul Play on the Mola. His eject button switches him out into the Mienshao. That's good because now he's Toxic also. I'm going to go for Protect so he gets a round of Toxic, which he does. And now I'm going to switch out because I don't want to take a fighting move. I go into Cofagrigus the Undertaker as he goes for a U-turn. So now he gets my Mummy ability instead of his Regenerator, so he doesn't get the extra health back, which is good. And he shows his Life Orb right there also. So now he goes on to the Excadrill. I don't want him to go for an SD. I could take an EQ. I go for a Willow hoping he was not Lumberry, and he shows that he's not Lumberry, which is great. And here I'm going to switch out my Undertaker, the Cofagrigus, for Death Fodder for later, if I have to. I go into my Umbreon as he goes for an SD, but it's fine because he's burned, and a Foul Play will knock him out. But here he shows his Z move. This is one of his users. He goes for Tectonic Rage. Umbreon lives on 12 HP. And I knock him out with the Foul Play. And we're up 5-4 now. He goes down to hit this thing. I'm just going to go for Protect on his Mienshao. Get another round of Toxic damage on him. And I believe here I go on to Undertaker, stacking it off. So I could get a free switch in. And he goes for the Stone Edge. Takes another round of Toxic damage. Here I mess up. I 1,000,000% should have gone on into Thundurus and gone for Thunder Punch because I believe Thunder Punch knocked them out. It was a roll, but it was a roll in my favor. Thunder Punch would have knocked them out, but I went on to Victini. 1,000% misplay because Victini doesn't outspeed the Mienshao. As soon as I clicked Victini, I was like, man, why did I go into Victini? Mienshao outspeeds Victini. And I have a mixed Victini with the blue Bolt Strike. So Bolt Strike for the Alomomola, Bolt Strike for this, the Togekiss. I did have Shadow Ball for this, and obviously like Blue Flare for the Mienshao. So this was a big misplay. Now I'm hoping he misses Stone Edge, because Stone Edge will knock me out. But he lands Stone Edge, and I just lose my Victini there for no reason whatsoever. Now I go into Thundurus, which I should have done the first place, so that was a big misplay in my part. Hopefully it doesn't cost me, because now we're down 3-4. And I go for a Thunder Punch, knocking out the Mienshao. Now we're up tied 3-3. He goes on to this thing, the Chandelure. I'm going to click Knockoff, and it will knock him out. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, puts us up 3-2. And I believe that is his second kill of the game. And now I go for a Thunder Punch. He does a massive amount to this thing, to the Togekiss. He goes for the Air Slash. Another Thunder Punch will knock this thing out. And that's third kill for the phenomenal AJ Styles, the Thundurus. He goes on to this thing. Alomomola, 2 Thunder Punches will knock him out. As he goes for a Wish there. Yeah, he went for the Wish there. I go for another Thunder Punch. He lives on 6. As he goes for a Scold, does not get the Skull Burn. He gets the Wish, brings him out to 56. After Toxic, he's at 44. This next Thunder Punch is a roll to knock him out, but it's a roll in my favor. So now I go for the Thunder Punch, and the phenomenal AJ Styles, the face that runs the place, the champ that runs the camp, picking up his 4th kill of the game right there, 12th kill overall in the league, and is now tied with my Mega Venusaur with 12 kills. So Mega Venusaur and Thundurus lead my team in kills this season with 12. And yeah, Thundurus got 4 kills there. Vaporeon got, Umbreon got 1, and Cofagrigus got 1. And yeah, we picked up a nice 3-0 win. We now are 6-5 with a +9 differential. Still second place in our division. I'm not sure what place we are in our conference, but second place in our division, which is great. And we got to win next week, which is the last week of the regular season. Even if we lose, some of the guys told me even if I lose a 3-0, the next guy has to win this week 6-0, and next week 6-0. So a double 6-0 for him will be rough. That's rough for anybody to get 2 6-0s. And I'm gonna prep very hard for that next W to secure my playoff spot, because I don't want to leave it in anybody's hands but my own. So I will prep very hard for that matchup. And like I said, we're now 6-5 with a +9 differential. Victini going down there was bad on my part, because instead of a 3-0, I could have won 4-0, but we won 3-0. But it's fine, I guess. And that's about it. And with that, I will catch you guys next time. Later.